So my name is Sarah Tilley and I run a successful interior design and property styling business in Sydney, servicing the Lower North Shore, which is the area that we specialise in. And it's great. We have lots of terrific clients and it's a great business. Okay, so I used to work in television, running multi-million-dollar budgets and live events, and wanted to start my own business, getting back into something more creative that fed my soul. So I started my own business sitting in my little corridor with a computer and some business cards, and I was never game enough to actually charge anyone any money for the services I offered. I would do things free, I'd over-service, I'd over-deliver, and then I'd feel this terrible guilt about ever invoicing anyone. And so I think back to like 7 years ago, probably my first years of earning might have been about $6,500, and I had quit a hugely successful income to do that. And so that was back 7 years ago, and now I have $1 million business. God, my first aha, there was so many of them, but the first one probably was realizing the correlation between having all this crap around you and that was overwhelm and a sense of keeping yourself so busy in the do that you weren't actually doing what needed to be done. So realizing that I had been surrounding myself with all of these things that I thought were making me feel abundant, but in actual fact they were just weighing me down like a ton of bricks. So to start releasing them and then peeling the layers back like an onion was just like watching myself emerge like a lotus flower that came out of there. So that was my first aha. My biggest win is I have every year doubled my income and my ability to not feel scared of doubling my income. Now, I have gone from a $6,000 a year to just cracking $1 million in the last financial year. Do I think I could do $2 million? I might ease the brakes off a little bit and just go, if I could repeat that, that would be terrific. If I could repeat that with more margin and less stress, then that is definitely nuggets that I would be taking out of the bootcamp. Just do it, seriously. It's the biggest investment that you might feel you're making at the time, but when you look back at it 5 or 6 years' time, you will be standing up here looking back down there and thinking, oh my God, back then that was like all the money I had, or I thought that was just going to be the thing that was going to make or break me. And I say, just do it, because if you don't try, you won't know. Thank you for being here and encouraging us and being a chillaxed chillionaire, as we like to call you. You certainly just keep inspiring us every day with keeping cool, and you call yourself lazy, but secretly I know you're organised. So my biggest thing would just be thank you for doing it, putting it out there and spreading the word.